Hello everyone, and welcome back to Who Died Today in America. Today, we pay tribute to three legendary figures who passed away on September 19th, across different years. They were not only iconic in their fields, but also deeply complex individuals who faced both triumphs and controversies. From a boxer whose battles inside and outside the ring became infamous, to a baseball player who changed the game but struggled with personal demons, and a football player who made a successful leap into Hollywood. These individuals left legacies that still resonate today. Before we begin, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to our channel to help keep their memories alive. Number 3. Jake LaMotta, the boxer who fought his own demons. Born on July 10, 1922, Jake LaMotta, also known as the Bronx Bull, was a force like no other in the boxing world. He wasn't just known for his raw power in the ring, but for his unrelenting style. A style that would batter opponents and even leave him bloodied and bruised, yet still standing. But Jake's battles weren't limited to the boxing ring. His personal life was filled with struggles that were as notorious as his legendary matches against Sugar Ray Robinson. Jake LaMotta fought Sugar Ray Robinson 6 times, losing 5 but winning 1 in 1943, which became known as one of the greatest upsets in boxing history. This victory over Robinson, a man considered by many to be the greatest boxer of all time, catapulted Jake into the spotlight. Yet it was his 6th and final fight with Robinson, known as the Street Valentine's Day Massacre, that solidified LaMotta's legacy. Even as Robinson delivered blow after blow, LaMotta refused to go down, famously leaning against the ropes and taunting his opponent. "You didn't put me down, Ray. I fought Sugar Ray so many times. It's a wonder I don't have diabetes." Jake LaMotta. LaMotta's life off the canvas, however, was rife with controversy. His violent temper and jealousy led to destructive relationships, multiple marriages, and instances of domestic violence. But perhaps the most shocking part of his life was his admission that he threw a fight in 1947 in exchange for the Mafia's help in securing a shot at the middleweight title. This scandal rocked the boxing world and cast a shadow over his achievements. Years later, LaMotta would reflect on his actions with regret, but he was never one to shy away from owning his mistakes. In 1980, his tumultuous life was immortalized in Martin Scorsese's Raging Bull, a film that many consider one of the greatest sports movies ever made. Robert De Niro's portrayal of LaMotta was as much about his inner demons as it was about his physical prowess. LaMotta's unfiltered personality, the good and the bad, was laid bare for the world to see. His daughter, Pristy, said of him, "Dad taught me the hard lessons about forgiveness, resilience, and more than anything, owning up to your mistakes." Jake passed away on September 19, 2017, at the age of 95 due to pneumonia. A fighter until the very end, Jake LaMotta's legacy remains as one of the most complex in sports history. Number 2. Mory Wills, the speedster who revolutionized baseball. Mory Wills was born on October 2, 1932, in Washington, D.C., and grew up during an era where opportunities for African American athletes were limited. Yet, despite the obstacles in his path, Mory went on to revolutionize the game of baseball. Known for his incredible speed, Wills was not the typical power hitter. Instead, he used his swiftness to change the game. In 1962, he shattered Ty Cobb's record for stolen bases, swiping 104 in one season, a feat that earned him the National League MVP award and secured his place in baseball history. Mory's strategy on the base paths made every pitch an event. His quick feet didn't just change how teams played defense, they changed how baseball was viewed. His influence helped turn the art of base stealing into a key part of a team's offensive strategy, and he remains one of the most celebrated base stealers in the sport's history. You can have speed, but you've got to know how to use it. Mory Wills. Yet Mory's legacy extended far beyond his achievements on the field. Despite his brilliance in baseball, Wills battled with personal demons off the field. For many years, he struggled with alcoholism, a challenge that threatened to overshadow his career. His addiction spiraled out of control, leading to legal issues and estranged relationships with teammates and family. But Mory's story didn't end there. He sought help and ultimately found redemption in recovery. Mory became an advocate for those facing similar struggles, often speaking openly about his experiences with addiction. He also dedicated his later years to mentoring young players, showing them how to not only succeed in the sport, but also navigate the challenges of life off the field. His daughter, Bump Wills, once said, "Dad taught me that life is about second chances." He fell, but he always got back up. Mory passed away on September 19, 2022, at the age of 89. He didn't just leave behind records. He left behind a legacy of resilience, redemption, and the importance of helping others. Number 1. Bernie Casey, the athlete turned Hollywood star. Born on June 8, 1939, in Waco, West Virginia, Bernie Casey was an extraordinary man who excelled in not one but two fiercely competitive arenas: professional football and Hollywood. Bernie began his career in the NFL, where he played as a wide receiver for the San Francisco 49ers and the Los Angeles Rams. Known for his intelligence and athleticism on the field, Bernie quickly established himself as a top player, earning a Pro Bowl selection during his career. But Bernie wasn't content with just dominating in the NFL. After retiring from football, he transitioned into acting, a field where he quickly made his mark. His roles in films like Revenge of the Nerds and I'm Gonna Get You Sucker showcased his versatility and natural charisma. Yet, it wasn't just Bernie's acting ability that drew attention. It was the powerful messages behind his roles. "I didn't need to be a hero. I just wanted to be honest." Bernie Casey. In I'm Gonna Get You Sucker, Bernie took on a role that both parodied and critiqued the exploitation of black culture in Hollywood films. He wasn't afraid to tackle issues of race and identity head-on, both on screen and off. Throughout his acting career, Bernie challenged the industry's stereotypes, carving out a space where he could be authentic and truthful to himself and his community. One of his close friends said, "Bernie was one of those rare souls who could speak truth to power, and he did it with both words and actions." But Bernie's talents extended far beyond football and acting. He was also a painter and poet, using these mediums to explore the complexities of identity, race, and personal freedom. His artwork and writing offered a window into his deeply philosophical mind, making him a true Renaissance man. Bernie passed away on September 19, 2017, at the age of 78, after suffering a stroke. He left behind not just a career, but a legacy of integrity, creativity, and a commitment to challenging the status quo. As we reflect on the lives of these three extraordinary men, we are reminded that they weren't just legends in their respective fields. As we reflect on the lives of these three extraordinary men, we are reminded that they weren't just legends in their respective fields. They were complex individuals who faced challenges and overcame them in ways that continue to inspire us today. Whether it was Jake LaMotta's unyielding spirit in the face of personal demons, Maury Wills' journey from overcoming addiction to becoming a mentor, or Bernie Casey's trailblazing path in both sports and Hollywood, their legacies go far beyond their careers. Thank you for joining us as we honor the memories of these remarkable figures. If you found their stories meaningful, please like this video, share it with others, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more tributes to the lives and legacies of those who've made a lasting impact.